Hey guys, welcome to a recap of the third episode of the Oshi No Ko. In Oshi No Ko, episode 3, titled Manga-Based TV Drama, Kana learns that Aqua is still involved in the industry behind the scenes, even though he has given up on acting. But she is adamant that he should make a comeback and reveals that he can get him a job in the new show that is produced by a man named Kaburagi. Aqua suddenly recalls something that changed his mind and decides to ask Aqua to get him the role. Here's everything you need to know about the ending of Oshi No Ko Episode 3, spoilers ahead. Oshi No Ko Episode 3 recap. After Kana meets Aqua in the school, she shows a lot of interest in him for some reason. As he walks back home later that day, she follows him closely and constantly talks to him. She is quite surprised to learn that he has given up on acting and has no plans to return. When Kana opens up about her desire to spend more time, but also bemoans the fact that she cannot go to any public place as she is famous, Aqua takes her to Gotanda's apartment. The director is quite happy to reunite with her after all these years. There, Kana learns that Aqua is actually doing production side work behind the scenes for Gotanda and is actually involved in the industry. Later at the dinner table, Kana reveals that she is working on a new show that is being produced by Masaya Kaburagi. As soon as Aqua hears his name, he recalls that he was one of the people his mother was in touch with through her secret phone. Kana has been bugging Aqua to make a comeback as an actor for hours at this point, and all of a sudden, Aqua reveals that he is ready to work with her. She then uses her approach to get Aqua the role of a villain who appears in the final episode. Although Miyako and Ruby are happy to hear about his acting job, they do not really like the show when they watch the first episode. Meanwhile, Aqua is thinking deeply about his plan to collect Kaburagi's DNA to find out if he is his father or not. Later on the shoot day, Aqua shows incredible professionalism and does well in his shoot. Oshi No Ko Episode 3 ending. Does Aqua collect Kaburagi's DNA samples? Is Kaburagi interested in helping Kana? After Aqua is done with his shot, Kana comes to meet him. She praises his acting and questions his decision to just work behind the scenes. Aqua does not feel his performance was impressive at all and believes that anyone could have pulled it off. He feels that the disparity in his physical and mental age played a huge role in his impressive acting when he was younger, which still appears to have some influence on Kana's judgment of him. But Kana continues to praise him, arguing that she personally likes it as it appears he is someone who has put in a lot of work for a long time. She also mentions the fact that Aqua is able to push his ego aside for the role, something only long-time actors could notice and really appreciate. Aqua tells Kana that she does not need to be thoughtful, but the latter argues that since this is her first lead role after a long time, she must give her best. When she mentions that, Aqua kind of agrees with her and points out that he hasn't seen her work in quite a long time. Kana then admits that her rough patch lasted for a long time, but she trained really hard despite the setbacks. However, there was also a point when she started considering retirement as a choice. Luckily, things worked out for her, and Kana managed to get new opportunities. Later, Aqua overhears Kaburagi having a conversation with the assistant director. He praises Kana as she is easy to work with and is nice to have around. Kaburagi feels that he can hire her for any random role since she has done a great job of flattering everyone around. It turns out that Kana has left her agency and is now available as a freelancer. Kaburagi wants to take advantage of this as she can now work for much lower pay. Furthermore, Kana has some social pull as she is popular from a young age. This, according to Kaburagi, can then also be leveraged to get more viewership. But Kaburagi is not happy with the fact that she is so picky when it comes to acting and points out that the show is just promotional material, so acting is not that important anyways. Aqua listens to everything quietly and naturally does not like how Kaburagi is talking about Kana, who has been very kind to him. As he walks away after throwing the cigarette he has been smoking into a nearby dustbin, Aqua realizes that this is his opportunity. He immediately collects the cigarette so that he can use it for a DNA test to figure out if Kaburagi is his father or not. And that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this recap and stay tuned for more updates on the series. Thanks for watching.